concentrate. So we'll discuss a little bit in-depthly about networking concept here. Okay. So now, so first of all, what is a network, guys? So what is a network generally, in general terms? Yes. So what is a network? So network is a interface between, what is network, guys? General, in general terms. So we are trying to connecting the one physical media or virtual media in between the two or more computers. That is called network. So interface between, so you can say computers also. So it's we are trying to making one interface between these both the computers. Okay, connecting the servers. Servers means computers only. Servers also computers only. Okay, but the servers are little bit heavy configuration missions are servers. That's it. Okay. So give me 1 minute. I have to automate actually. Yes. So high configurations missions are servers. Okay. Yes, guys. Can you hear me? Okay. So let's see here. Two or more devices, network devices, not only computers, guys. Okay. So we'll have the different types of network devices. Two or more. So network devices, if it is connecting with one media, that is called network. So what is a network? So this is one device and this is another device. I am establishing the one physical media in between these both the machine. That is called network. Clear? I hope you got it. So two or more network devices, if it is connecting with the help of one media, that is called network. So networking, two or more interconnected devices, if it is communicating each other, that is called networking. Clear? So if you want, you can make a note, guys. Okay. So two or more interconnected device, if it is communicating each other, that is called networking. So this is device 1 and this is device 2. So device 1 is sending the request to the device 2. Device 2, it is providing the response to the device 1. I hope you got it. This is called networking. So what is a network? So two or more interconnected devices are network. The communication between two or more interconnected devices are networking. Clear? So this is one device and this is one device. So it is communicating. This both the devices it's communicating each other. That is called networking. Clear? I hope you got it. So internetwork. Two or more networks, not devices, guys here. Okay. So two or more networks. This is one network and this is another network. Okay. Assume this is one LAN and this is a one more LAN. It's a local area network. So within a geographical area, we are trying to deploying the one network that is called LAN, local area network. So for example, this LAN it is available into the first floor and this LAN it's available into the fourth floor. So I'm establishing one physical media from first floor to fourth floor. So two different LANs will have. So I'm establishing the one physical media between these both the LANs. That is called internetwork. Got it, guys? So internetwork means two or more networks. If it is connecting with the physical, with the help of one physical media or virtual media, whatever it may be. Okay. So that is called internetwork. That is called internetwork. Clear? So internetworking, the communication between two or more interconnected networks. This is one network and this is another network. This network, it is sending the data to this network, and this network is giving the response to this network. The communication between two or more networks, two or more interconnected networks. That is called internetworking. So I hope you're clear, guys. So what is a network? So what is networking? So what is internetwork, and what is a internetworking? So clear? So I hope you got it. Okay. So now to implement, to deploy the network, we need some basic requirements. Okay. Some basic things we need to deploy the network. So for example, I'm trying to creating one network. I need few things to create the one network, to deploy the one network. Okay. The first thing is NIC card. So without NIC card, you are unable to deploy the network. So you are unable to create the network LAN. Okay. So we need to establish the one LAN. Okay. So we need to establish the LAN. Guys, can you hear me? Hello. Okay. So okay, we need to establish one LAN. So we need to create the one network. So to create one network, the minimum requirements: NIC card we need, a media we need, and then network devices we require, and protocols we require, and then IP addresses we require. Okay. So what we need? NIC cards we need, then media we require, and then network devices we require, and then protocols, and then IP addressing, logical addressing we need. So there's 5 things we require to deploy the network. Okay. So now we'll discuss each and every part now. So individually. So what is NIC card? What is a media? So what is network device? What type of network devices will have? So the functions of the network devices and protocols, and then IP addressing we are going to discuss. Okay. So now today we'll discuss about NIC card. So we need NIC card. So NIC full form, network interface card. So NIC full form, network interface card, guys. Okay. This is an interface between device and network. It's a interface between device and network. So without NIC card, you are unable to take the device into the network. So simple, guys. You purchase one brand new laptop. If you doesn't have the NIC card, can you be able to take this laptop into the internet? Can you be able to connect the internet to your laptop, guys? So assume that I purchase one brand new desktop. Okay, the desktop that doesn't have any NIC card. So desktop doesn't have the any NIC card. Okay, so without NIC card, can you be able to take the device into the network? It is possible. Yes, guys. No. So if you're having the NIC card, then only we can able to keep the internet wire so into your NIC card. Then only we can able to take the device into the network. Otherwise, we are unable to take the device into the network. So how this NIC card will be looking like, I will show you. I'll take some images from the internet. Okay, I'll search the images from the internet related to NIC card. So how it is looking. So we are going to connect the RJ45 connector into the NIC card. Okay, so NIC, network interface card. So images. So it will be looking like this. So you will have this NIC card. You have this port into your machine. So in your laptop also, in old laptops will have. So nowadays we are getting the C port. We're using the NIC connector C port to RJ45. So this is RJ45 connector. So it's NIC card. So it's an Ethernet port. So we need to call this an Ethernet port. We are going to connect RJ45 pin. So inside this NIC card, okay. So this is RJ45 connector. It's RJ45 connector. So RJ45, RJ11, RJ full form resistor jack. Okay, RJ full form resistor jack. RJ45 images. See here. There's an image, RJ45 image. So this pin only we are going to connect into the NIC card. Yes. See, like this way we are going to connect. So without connecting this wire, can you able to get the like network? Any information? No. So we are not going to get the internet, or we are unable to take the machine into the network without this wire. So this wire is a, I'll tell you what is this wire, but this connector name is RJ45. This connector name is RJ45. Resistor jack 45. We have the Wi-Fi, that is a different story. That is wireless network, okay? So I am talking about legacy, that too physical network. I am talking about legacy anymore. Chandana. Okay, so generally you need to deploy one network. In a sense, we should have the one NIC card, and then so without NIC card, we are unable to take the device into the network. So nowadays we'll have the wireless networks also, Wi-Fi also you can use to take the device into the network. So that is a different story. I'll tell you what is the difference between wired network and Wi-Fi network. Don't worry, okay? So I hope you got it, guys. Okay, so NIC full form network interface card. So there's an interface between device and network. So device and network, okay? So I hope you're clear. So NIC card having 48-bit MAC address. NIC card having, so 48-bit MAC address. MAC full form media access control. Media access control. So 48-bit MAC address will have. Okay? So total, it's a hexadecimal values. What is the hexadecimal values, guys? Do you have any idea about hexadecimal values? Yes. Total 48-bit hexadecimal values in MAC address. We'll have in MAC address. So that means alphanumerical combination. So do you know hexadecimal values? Yes, guys. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we won't get 10. A, B, C, D, E, F. 0 to F. This is hexadecimal values. Clear? 0 to F is a hexadecimal value. That means alphanumerical combination. Okay. So 48-bit MAC address will have. So that is, you can say that is physical address as well as hardware address also. So MAC address also you can say physical address, you can say hardware address, whatever if you want to say. It's a physical address. So 48-bit MAC address will have. Yes, I will show you, don't worry, Akhil, okay? How to get the MAC address and everything I will show you, don't worry. Okay? So now we'll have 48-bit hexadecimal values. So 48-bit hexadecimal value, it's a one MAC address, it's a unique address for each and every NIC card. We'll have one unique address for each and every NIC card. You can say it's a physical address as well as MAC address as well as Ethernet address also you can say. Hardware address also you can say. Hardware address, MAC address, physical address, whatever if you want you can say. Okay? So how many bits MAC address will have? 48-bit MAC address will have. So each and every NIC card is having the 48-bit MAC address, and it's a hexadecimal values. The MAC address is having hexadecimal values. Okay. So how to get the MAC address? For example, I'm using Windows operating system. So can we able to get the MAC address from the Windows operating system? Yes, we can able to get the MAC address. So related to particular NIC card from Windows operating system. So we need to open CMD. See here. So we need to open CMD, then right click on top of this command prompt and run as administrator. Okay. We need to execute one command called get MAC. Get MAC. Then hit enter. See here, I have these many of MAC addresses here. That means we'll have many medias into my laptop. So Bluetooth also having the one MAC address, Wi-Fi also having the one MAC address, NIC card also having the one MAC address, and I have few virtual machines. We'll have few virtual NIC cards also. For them also we'll have the MAC address. So how many MAC addresses we'll have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 MAC addresses we'll have. So one MAC address it belongs to Wi-Fi. So another MAC address, one more MAC address it belongs to Bluetooth. One MAC address it belongs to NIC card. So some MAC addresses it belongs to virtual NIC cards. Because we'll have the virtual machines into my virtual software. So automatically it will create one MAC address for virtual machines, virtual NIC cards. Got it, guys? How to NIC of the MAC address? Okay, so it's very simple. So we'll have some media disconnected. So media disconnected. That means we didn't connect any media to this MAC address for this device. And media disconnected. So this 3 device it's not connected, but it's 3 device it's connected. So how we need to get the detailed information in the sense? IP config/all. Got it, guys? IP config /all, then hit enter. Then we'll get the each and every detail related to MAC address. So that means your NIC card. So your device, your interface details will get. See here. Ethernet adapter, Bluetooth network. This is a MAC address of the Bluetooth. And then wireless LAN adapter. So Wi-Fi network. This is a MAC address of the Wi-Fi. I hope you got it, Akhil. So you can execute IP config /all, then you will get the detailed information related to particular device. So how many devices we'll have, so what type of device, what type of MAC address it having, we can able to find out very easily. Got it? So I hope you're clear. So you can use get MAC or you can use IP config /all. So with the help of this both the commands, we can able to get the MAC address. Okay. Yes, MAC address is a physical address of the device. Guys, in your mobile you will have the IMEI number. Na? How you are going to identify your mobile? With the help of something IMEI number will have. Na? IMEI number will have. Like the same way, each and every NIC card, each and every interface, it having the one MAC address. That is IMEI number like that. So for understanding purpose, I am providing this example. So usually, how will have the IMEI number into our mobile? So like the same way, each and every NIC card, it having the unique MAC address. Got it? So I hope you're clear how to get the MAC address from Windows operating system. So if you having the Linux operating system, then open the terminal, execute ifconfig command. So ifconfig is a command, you will get the MAC address of the particular device. So how many devices will have, everything it is going to list out. So each and every device MAC address it is going to have it. It is going to provide for us. So ifconfig is a old command. You can execute ifconfig command into any operating system. That means any versions of the RHEL. It may be 7.0, it may be 6.0, it may be 5.0, it may be 4.0. So 3.0, 2.0, any version you can execute ifconfig command, you will get the MAC address of the particular interface. From 7.0 onwards, they introduced to us one new command called IP /ADDR. So IP address. IP /ADDR command, you can execute. So it's a new command. So if you want to get use ifconfig also, there is no issues. If you want to get use IP /ADDR command, you will get the MAC address of the particular interface. Got it? If you doesn't have any operating system in your machine, can we able to get the MAC address? Yes. So we can able to get the MAC address without operating system also. So how we need to get the MAC address without operating system? So we need to enter into the BIOS. So basic input output system, BIOS full form. How we need to enter into the BIOS, guys? Using some function keys. So F1 to F12 function keys will have. Some providers, they will provide first delete key and escape key also to enter into the BIOS. So according to your motherboard manufacturer, so we need to use the function key or delete key or escape key. So we need to enter into the BIOS. Inside the BIOS, we will have the one option called system information. So there you can able to find out all the details. So what type of, how much RAM you're using, what type of processor you have. So what is your MAC address? So everything, each and every details will get from the system information option. Got it, guys? So in BIOS, we can able to find out the MAC address without operating system. If you having the operating system, if you're using Windows operating system, you can use getMAC or ipconfig/all. So if you're having the Linux operating system, you can use ifconfig or ipaddr command. So without operating system, we should go to the BIOS and then we can able to find out our MAC address. So MAC address is a one physical address. MAC address is a one physical address. So you can say hardware address, whatever you want, you can say. So coming to NIC cards, we'll have three types of NIC cards. So as of now, so nowadays we'll have so different NIC cards also. Usually, if you purchase new brand machine, so we'll have the 1000 Mbps NIC card. Okay. So let's see here. So coming to NIC cards. So how many types of NIC cards we'll have? Three types of NIC cards we'll have. So one is Ethernet. Okay, 10 Mbps. Ethernet is a 10 Mbps. Okay, fast Ethernet. So fast Ethernet is a 100 Mbps. So fast Ethernet is a 100 Mbps. And then gigabyte Ethernet. Gigabyte Ethernet. 1000 Mbps. So nowadays we are using on our laptops and desktops. By default, we'll have the 1000 Mbps. In older days, we'll have the Ethernet. It's a 100 Mbps, and then sorry, Ethernet is a 10 Mbps. Fast Ethernet is 100 Mbps. Got it, guys? So I hope you're clear. So three types of NIC cards we'll have. So nowadays, by default, if you purchase the brand new laptop or otherwise brand new desktop, so by default, we'll have the gigabyte Ethernet. Okay? By default, we'll have gigabyte Ethernet. And then old laptops, like in old desktops, we'll have fast Ethernet. So before 90s, we'll have the Ethernet. So sometimes some people, so they are fighting with they're fighting with ISP providers. So I was taking a 100 Mbps connection, but I am unable to get this much of fast into my laptop. So what is the reason behind? So because if you're using old laptop, if you're using a old configuration like old laptop, you have the fast Ethernet, otherwise Ethernet. Even if you take the 1000 Mbps connection, you are unable to get that much of speed. So we need to change the Ethernet card, then only we can able to get that proper speed. I hope you got it, guys. Yes, no? Clear? Good. So this is all about NIC cards. Okay. So coming to media. Media means it's someone. It may be like physical media, virtual media. Nowadays we are using virtual media. That is a different story. And then generally in legacy environment we need to use physical media. Wires. Physical media. So with the help of media only we can able to communicate from one device to another device. Without media, so we are unable to communicate. It may be like wireless media, it may be wired media. That is a different story. Okay. So here, coming to media, we'll have two types of media. One is guided, another one is unguided media. So guided and unguided media. So coming to guided media, so it's a physical media, guys. So we can able to see the wire, we can able to touch the wire. So we can able to see, we can able to touch. It's a physical media. Okay. So coaxial, twisted pair, and then fiber opticals. Here we'll have three types of guided media. One is coaxial. You know very well about these all the wires, guys. I will show you a few images. According to that, you can able to recognize that what is coaxial, so what is twisted pair, and what is a fiber optical. So we are going to use coaxial cable to connect the internet. So to take the device into the network. If you want, you can use twisted pair. So coming to twisted pair, we'll have two more types here: STP and UTP. Shielded twisted pair and then unshielded twisted pair. Shielded, unshielded twisted pair. So shielded STP, shielded twisted pair. So we are using unshielded twisted pair into our institutions. So like a small organization, people that are going to use UTP. But like, so for example, MNCs, these people that are going to use fiber opticals. Fiber opticals will have the good speed compared to UTP in fiber opticals. Okay. So let's see here. I'll show you. So what is coaxial? So how many people you are using cable connection? Television cable connection. So coaxial. Without coaxial cable, we won't get any television. So this is our coaxial cable. We are going to use this cable to connect the like cable, yes? So TV cable, guys. So using this coaxial cable, so you can communicate from one device to another device. Okay? But this coaxial cable, it will generate analog signals. It's not going to generate any digital signals. But for internet, we need a digital signals. Okay? So how many people you are using Hathway internet connectivity in Hyderabad? Hathway will have the ISP provider called Hathway, yes? These people, they are maintaining television cables and as well as internet both, yes? Like ACT will have the Hathway, yes? So this Hathway people, if you're taking the like internet from the Hathway, so ISP provider like Hathway, these people, they will provide the coaxial cable to you. So using this coaxial cable, they are providing the ACT, they are providing fiber channels, fiber opticals nowadays. What about like before 1 year? MIPA. So fiber opticals also they are providing. So but normal internet service provider, they are going to provide like the especially Hathway people, how they are trying to providing the internet connection in a sense with the help of this coaxial cable. They will use one device called modem. So they are trying to converting this analog signals into the digital signals with the help of modem. So how many people you are using Hathway internet service provider connection, guys? Internet? Yes, guys. Do you have any ISP providers like Hathway? How many people you are using internet internet connection? Everyone you are using ACT only? Huh? Okay, so no issues. मोबाइल हॉटस्पॉट कैसे मैनेज कर रहे हो यार मोबाइल हॉटस्पॉट से मिला इसीलिए आप so I think like you are having some problem with your mobile internet. Yes, if you having the good signals then it's okay, but in my home I am not going to get any like proper signals from mobile, guys. Just today only just I recharge my internet. Okay. So you're using Airtel hotspot, okay? Mobile hotspot, Chandana, good. Geo Fiber, Excel Media, good. Okay. So I'm also using Excel. Okay. So let's see here. You are staying in. You are from Chandana. You are from. Vemulavada. Okay. I think you have the good network in Vemulavada, but it doesn't have the good internet and then so mobile network here. So sometimes I'm unable to make the calls also. Okay. So leave it. So here some people they will use no Wi-Fi issue. I'm not using even Wi-Fi also. Directly I'm connecting my internet to my laptop. Direct Wi-Fi. If I'm using Wi-Fi, I'm not going to get that much of proper speed. Because of that reason, I directly connected wire into my laptop. Okay. So I hope you are not going to get any interruption while I'm trying to speaking at the time. Yes. So because of that reason, you have the problem, Chandana. Sometimes what will happen is the mobile network, if it is going down, at the time you will get some problems. Because of that reason you are unable to listen my voice properly. So like so sometimes you are asking, so your voice is not getting like this. So maybe there is a problem from your side. Okay. Okay guys, no issues. You can use mobile internet, whatever if you want you can use. Okay. Geo Fiber services, I am using that. And no issues. Good. Good, Sachin. I think you are staying in Sanat Nagar, yes? UP. Okay, who belongs to Sanat Nagar? Oh, okay, Mahipali. Okay, so I forgot. Okay, okay, no issues, guys. So let's see here. Some people they will provide the like internet connection with the help of coaxial cable. So if they're providing the internet connection with the help of coaxial cable, what will happen in the sense we'll get the analog signal through coaxial cable. So we need to convert this analog signal to the digital signal. So we should use one device called modem. So this modem, what it will do in the sense it will convert the analog signals to digital signal. Okay. Some people they will use twisted pair like STP. STP. So 90% people they will use this. So we'll have two types of cables. One is UTP, another one is STP. So shielded twisted pair and shielded twisted pair. See the difference. Both are same, guys. We'll have one shield inside the core. This is a plastic core. Inside this plastic core, we'll have one shield. That is STP. We doesn't have the much difference between UTP and STP. So we'll have 4 pairs and 8 wires. So we are going to connect this wire into the RJ45 connector. Frequently, like in our institutions and some organization people also they are using UTP only. Okay. So for deploying the network, Mahipal. So UTP and STP to deploy the network. So 90% people they are going to use UTP and STP only. Both are same, Akhil. But STP is little bit better compared to UTP because so durability. So compared to UTP, so STP little bit will get the like durability because we'll have one shield inside this one. So we'll have a little bit good protection in physically. Okay. Both are same. See the difference. We'll have one one silver core, na? So it is protecting this wires. That's it. So but in UTP we doesn't have that core. Apart from this, there is no difference. Okay. So we'll have the price difference. I think UTP is 8 rupees per meter and STP 12 rupees like this they will charge. We'll have the price difference. Okay. I did physical networks and everything, guys, while I'm into initial stage at the time. I deploy the like n number of the physical networks, you know. नीचे घुस के वायर खींच के ये सब कुछ किया था मैंने. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. So coming to fiber optical. So fiber cable. See. So this is a fiber optical cable. See. So it will be looking like this. Actually, ACT fiber. They are providing like this pin. Yes. Some people are using ACT. Yes. ACT fiber. So ACT fiber, they are using this pin, I think. So they will provide one connector. So with the help of that connector, we are going to connect this pin. This is one, what we say. It's one clip we need to connect into this. They will provide one converter. With the help of that converter, we are going to connect the fiber cable into our laptop as well as in our desktop. Okay. So which is the best one? So coaxial or STP or fiber optical? So best cable is fiber optical only. Fiber optical because so we are going to send the data into the light pulses. Okay. So because of that reason, we'll get request and response. It will happen quickly compared to other cables. Clear? So I hope you're clear, guys. Good. Next. So guided media, coaxial, twisted pair, and then fiber channels. You can say fiber opticals. You can say whatever you want to say. Okay. So STP and UTP also will have twisted pair. So coming to unguided media, RF and then infrared. RF full form radio frequency. So radio frequency, wireless media. Your Wi-Fi, how it is working the Wi-Fi, like with the help of radio frequency only. You'll have the Wi-Fi device in your home now. So with the help of this Wi-Fi device, we are going to connect the internet into your laptop as well as your mobile. Okay. So using RF, radio frequency. Using radio frequency, it's a wireless media. And then infrared waves. So the best example, TV remote or AC remote. So infrared waves. So TV remote having one small LED or LCD, whatever it may be, like one small bulb will have in front of the TV remote. So this TV, LCD, that is what the LED, LED only, guys. The small bulb will have the one white color small bulb. Yes, LED only. Yes, this LED, it will send the infrared waves. So how you are going to manage your TV? How you are going to change your channels with the help of your remote? Okay, the remote, it is sending the infrared waves to the television. Then you can able to manage according to requirement. So this is wireless media. So which one is the best media, guys? Guided or unguided? Which is a good? Guided or unguided? Guided, always guided only. See here, generally in technical terms, guided media having the full duplex communication. So request and response, it will happen at a time. Okay, so guided media having full duplex communication. Unguided media having half duplex communication. Request and response, it won't happen at a time. Okay, so the data transaction, it's little bit slow compared to guided media in unguided media. Got it? I hope you're clear, guys. Yes, no? Okay, good. So I hope you're clear about NIC cards and media. So we'll see network devices. So coming to network devices, so different types of network devices will have. So different types of network devices will have. So example, hub, switch, routers, firewalls, etc. We'll have the different types of network devices. Okay, hub, switch. At least we should have a network device to deploy the network. Okay, so without network devices, so it's bit difficult to us to deploy the network. Okay, so for example, hub. At least we should have the hub. So what is hub, guys? What is hub? What is a hub functions? So do you have any idea? See here. The hub, how it will be looking. I'll show you some images. Network hub images. This is hub, guys. Okay. So we'll have different brands, D-Link and Netgear, like this different brands will have. Okay. So for example, I need to deploy one network with the help of 10 machines. That means 10 computers. I need to take this 10 machines into the one network. So without this hub, we are unable to deploy the network. So we are going to connect each and every machine into this ports. So how many ports we'll have? We can able to connect 8 machines in this port. So this is one network hub. It's one network hub. Okay. So hub functions. If you want, you can make a note, guys. Hub functions. So it's looking like router, but it's not router. Okay, it's hub. But, wireless router also having few ports. Wireless routers also having few ports. You can connect directly your physical media into your local network. Okay, using router also. So Wi-Fi routers also having port. I think 4 pins will have now. 4 RJ45 connectors will have in Wi-Fi router. So if you observe like back side of the Wi-Fi router, yes. So if you want, you can use this Wi-Fi router as a hub. So usually you need to deploy the like one physical network with the help of 10 machines and 20 machines. So we need one hub. Without hub, we are unable to deploy the network. No, hub and switch are both are same, but it will be looking like similar. Both it will be looking like same, but the functions are different. Sachin. In real-time environment, we are going to use switches only, not hubs. In our like small industries like internet, we'll have the uh, internet shops, no? Internet cafes, internet shops will have also. Just these people, they are going to use hub. So nowadays, no one, so maintaining the internet cafes and these all, everyone, they have the internet into your mobiles itself. So internet cafes and internet things what they are trying to providing the internet services, these people, they are going to maintain hub. Okay. So if you want, you can deploy the network in your home. So for example, I have the 5 missions. I need to connect the like one physical media. So between these 5 missions, so then we are going to do something. Okay. So we'll see hub functions now. Okay. So first, if you want, you can make a note, guys. Hub functions. First point, it's not an intelligent device. Big box will have some apartments having big box. In my apartment also having one box. With the help of that box, they'll try to providing the internet connection. Yeah, yes, it's true. But it's not hub, that is switch. I'll tell you what is the difference between hub and switch. Okay. So hub function. The first point, it's not an intelligent device. Clear, guys? Hub function, it's not an intelligent device. Okay. Hub, it will work with bits. Second point. So second point, hub, it will work with bits. Bits, BITS, guys. Bits. Then uses broadcast for communication. Uses broadcast for communication. Third point. Uses broadcast for communication. Okay. Fourth point. It will share the bandwidth. It will share the bandwidth. Fifth point. It having the half duplex communication. Clear? Can I repeat again? Yes, guys. Can I repeat again? The first point. How it's not an intelligent device. How it's not an intelligent device. Okay. Second point. It will work with bits. It will work with bits. The data, it will, the hub, what it will do in the sense, it is converted into the bits. Okay. And third point, uses broadcast for communication. Uses broadcast for communication. Third point. Fourth point, hub, it will share the bandwidth. Hub, it will share the bandwidth. Fifth point, it having the half duplex communication. Fifth point, it having the half duplex communication. I hope you're clear. Yes, no? About hub. So now first point, it's not an intelligent device. So why it is not intelligent device, I will tell you later. Okay? I will tell you later why it is not an intelligent device. Second point, it will work with bits. For example, I deployed one network with the help of hub. Okay? So this is one network. I deployed one network with the help of this hub. So I'm using one hub. I'm connecting 4 missions into this hub. This is one network now. So this is mission 1 and mission 2, mission 3 and mission 4. Now what I'm doing in a sense, I'm sending the data from mission 1 to mission 4. Guys, please concentrate here. Functions of the hub, it's very, very important. Okay. So now I'm sending the data from mission 1 to mission 4. Mission 1 to mission 4. Okay. So now the mission 1, it is sending the data to the hub. The hub, what it will do in this sense, the data, it will be converted into the bits. Okay. The data, it will convert into the bits. So hub, it will work with bits. The next, third point, it uses broadcast for communication. So broadcasting, what is broadcasting? Now, this is a source mission and it's a destination mission. I'm sending the data from mission 1 to mission 4. So source mission is a mission 1 and destination mission is a mission 4. I'm sending the data from mission 1 to mission 4. So how to send the data? So maybe I'm sending the mail. I'm sending something from mission 1 to mission 4 here. Okay. So now the mission 1, it is sending the data. The hub, it will take the data, it will convert into the bits and it will send the data to the mission 4 along with the mission 3 and mission 2, including mission 1. That is called broadcasting. Got it, guys? So broadcasting means one to many, including source. So one to many, including source. But who's the right person? He's going to accept the data, reminding people they are going to drop the data. Automatically it will happen. So no need to do any manual things here, and how automatically it will happen. So users broadcast for communication. Okay. So users broadcast for communication. Here we'll have the more broadcasting here. Okay. If we having the more broadcasting, what will happen in the sense? Collision, it will happen. Collision, that means accident. For example, I'm sending the data from mission 1 as well as mission 2. So both the data, both the people that are sending the data at a time. So what will happen? Accident will happen. Huh? That's it now, guys. So he's sending and he's also sending the same time. So both the data, it is going to collision here. Accident will happen. Accident will happen here. That means technically we need to call collision here. Okay. Now who's going to avoid this collision? We'll have the one protocol called CSMA-CD. 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 For example, we'll have the one-way, guys. One-way road will have. So who's going to avoid the accidents in one way? Traffic constable only, no? So here CSMA-CD is a traffic constable to avoid the collisions. Automatically it is going to avoid the collisions. Got it, guys? I hope you're clear. Yes, no. Okay. So broadcasting. It's not divider. Is a traffic constable Akhil. So divider अगर रिया तो क्या हो गया? मैं थोड़ा slow कर लूँगा फिर से जाऊँगा ना. See, having the divider, what will happen? I'm going to make slow my vehicle. After that, and then I'm going like very fast. After press the divider. Okay, so it's not like this. It's not divider. It's one traffic constable. So traffic constable, what he will do? If he having the one way. So one way road if he have, so then traffic constable exactly what he will do. So he is going to control the traffic, yes? So he is going to take the photos I know. So कितने चालान पे किए थे महिपाला? How many challans you paid? So he's trying to avoiding the traffic and then he's trying to avoiding the accidents. Like the same way here, we'll have the CSMA-CD protocol. So it is going to avoid the collisions here. Okay. So मेरे को तो एक भी नहीं लगा यार अभी तक तो by God grace. ये तो ले लिया था फोटो उसके बाद में जो है ना पता नहीं है. So मेरा फेस देख के या क्या है बोल के पता नहीं वो तो मैं भी चलान नहीं डाला था. फोटो तो खींच लिया था मगर चलान नहीं आया. So Philip, you know Hindi? So I doesn't have any challan till now. So in my life, मैं गाड़ी लेके 2-3 साल हो रहे तभी से मेरे को एक भी चलान नहीं है. By God grace, so मैं अभी तक एक चलान भी नहीं दे किया था. Okay, so definitely I'm going to follow the rules, guys. Definitely, like I'm going to follow the like traffic rules. So I'm not like this. 100% I'm going to wear the helmet while I'm starting the bike at the time. Definitely. So without helmet, the bike to nahi nikalunga. Yeah, thank you, my partner. Okay. So let's see here. So third point. So it uses broadcast for communication. Broadcasting means one to many, including source. So generally, this TV channel people, they are going to use this terminology, broadcasting. Broadcasting means they're providing the broadcasting, like the TV channel, they're providing the broadcasting for us. Each and everyone, they can able to get this channel. So including them, that is called broadcasting. Okay. So how it will uses to communicate. So broadcasting communication, it will be used to communicate from one mission to another mission. Okay. Next, it will share the bandwidth. For example, I was taking a 40 Mbps connection internet. I'm connecting this internet to the hub. The hub, what it will do in the sense, it will share the bandwidth. So for this mission 10 Mbps, for this mission 10 Mbps, for this mission 10 Mbps, for this mission 10 Mbps. So like this, we are going to the hub, it is going to share the bandwidth. Clear? So hub, it is going to share the bandwidth. Okay, and then it having the hop duplex communication. So hop duplex. So coming to communications, we'll have three types of communications first: simplex, hop duplex, and full duplex. So what is simplex? One way. The best example for simplex: television remote, TV remote, AC remote. So we are sending the signals to the particular device, but we won't get the signals from the device. That's it. Huh? So TV remote, it is sending the signals to the television, but the television is not going to provide the signals to the TV remote again. So that is called simplex, one way communication. Half duplex. Best example, walkie-talkies. There's traffic constable, they're holding the walkie-talkies along with them. Yes, this walkie-talkies. So how you are going to use the walkie-talkie? First of all, one guy he need to speak. After completing his speech, and then another guy he need to speak. Over. So we need to say over. Then दूसरा over guy जो है ना वो बात करेगा. ठीक है? So I hope you got it. So the full half duplex communication, best example walkie-talkies. Full duplex, Yogesh, you can speak vice versa. Mobile phones. So आपके गर्लफ्रेंड से बात कर रहे हो, यानी ये तो आपकी बीवी से बात कर रहे हो, हाँ? So you can speak vice versa. That's it, ना? So vice versa कहाँ speak करेंगे यार? हम लोग चुपचाप बैठेंगे, वही बात करेंगे ना? वही होता है ना? Okay, so the best example for full duplex mobile phones. You can speak vice versa. So request and response, it will happen at a time. Request and response, it will happen at a time into the full duplex communication. Because of that reason, so wire internet connection having the full duplex connection, full duplex communication, you'll get the good internet speed if you're using the wire instead of Wi-Fi. Okay, so I hope you're clear, guys. Hub functions. Hub functions. So clear? Yes, no? Good. Then, can we continue? No? Can we continue on Monday? Why? So tomorrow doesn't require? I'm thinking to take the class tomorrow also. Yes, guys. So what about tomorrow? Half duplex. Okay. Half duplex, best example, walkie-talkies. So first of all, one guy he need to speak. After completing his speech, then opposite person he need to speak. So we are unable to speak vice versa. That means request and response is not going to happen vice versa. Okay. So tomorrow also it's okay. Yeah, okay. So tomorrow we'll have the class, okay? So we'll finish tomorrow this theoretical part. And from Monday onwards, we'll do some practical session. Okay? So that's okay now. Yeah, I'm explaining more, don't worry. I'm teaching to you peoples CCNA hot topic. So I'm not going to teach like router, how to configure the routers and switches, but CCNA related topic I'm going to teach you. The basic networking in CCNA. Okay, so IP addresses, definitely it's very, very useful to you peoples. So who's doing AWS and DevOps? So how to create the VPCs? So without network, how we can able to create the VPCs? So we should understand. So what is a public network? What is a private network? So what type of IP addresses we are given in our subnet and these all stuff. Everything I will show you. Don't worry. How to deploy the one isolated network into our laptop with the help of virtual machines. Everything I will show you. Okay. But I'm not going to teach any AWS related concepts, guys. Okay. So you are going to get, so like while you are trying to creating the VPCs at the time, so what type of network we are using, so what is a subnet and these all stuff, okay? I will tell you later, okay? So Sachin. So why? So my teaching, it's not that much of good at what? Sachin. Yeah, thank you. So if you're asking like this, I thought like while I'm trying to teaching to you people whether you are getting or not. So like this question I got in my mind because of that reason I asked. Okay. So जो भी कंपनी है यार, आप जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ आपको समझ में आ रहा है ना? While I'm trying to teaching to you people, you are getting, yes. Even if you're not getting, there is no issues. You can ask me. I will explain you again. Okay. So that is what I'm saying. Like, so if you having any doubts, like related to subject, guys, any doubts means personal doubts मत पूछो, ठीक है? So मेरे personal doubts मेरे को ही कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, okay? So if you having any doubts in subject, like related to networking and related to Linux, then you can ask me. Then I will definitely help you, okay? So it's not like this. We complete our course and then so I'm not going to like give any information related to particular doubts and these all. So, but we have some time limit, and then we have the course content. It's provided by Naresh IT. So we need to follow this course content because of that reason. So we'll have some time limits. We need to finish the class with 30 to 35 working days. Because of that reason, we are doing the same course content. Okay. So अगर मैं अभी नेटवर्किंग कॉन्सेप्ट्स के बारे में पढ़ाता गया तो आप लोगों को और भी 1 महीना लग जाएगा. It will take more than 1 month. So what we need, like that is enough. So we are going to learn definitely what we need. Okay. So 100% definitely you are not going to feel it's a like it's not a worthwhile cost like this after completing your session. So definitely it's worthwhile for you. So I don't know. So why Naresh IT people, they are providing for you people like one good opportunity. So they are providing, I think it's a complimentary class for you. Who's doing the AWS and DevOps? Yes. So do you know, guys? My recording 1 minute off karuga. So do you know? You need to learn the personal class with me. I'm going to charge more than 25,000 for one candidate. You know, Naresh IT people, they're providing the like good opportunity to you peoples. So 1500 रुपए कुछ charge कर रहे हो उतना ही है. 1000 rupees or 1500 rupees they're charging for you people. And if you join AWS and DevOps, they're providing for you people this class as a free. Active Directory and these all we have into Windows, Akhil. We are not discussing about Windows, okay? So total Linux, that to administration, and then what we say, admin and then advanced admin, both I'm going to charge 25,000 if you're coming to me personally. So वो लोग कुछ पे कर रहे हैं, वो बाद में देखेंगे. So I'm also supporting to the like our management, Naresh management, so because of that reason. So definitely, like really, so they're providing for you people. It's a very good opportunity. Got it? So really, it's a very good opportunity. Even if you go to any institution apart from Naresh IT, if you go and they can ask the fees related to Linux class, they are going to teach the same things only. Basic Linux only they are going to teach. So maybe like they are going to add 1 or 2 services, that's it. They will charge more than 5,000 to 6,000 for this basic class. Yes, Active Directory, we are going to use in Windows Server. ADDS, Active Directory Domain Services. Okay. Sachin, it's not like this. Sometimes we need to compromise. Okay. Sometimes we need to compromise because so I'm supporting to the Naresh IT and the Naresh IT also they are supporting to me. Because of that reason, we need to compromise sometimes. Okay. So it's very worthwhile for you people who is doing DevOps and AWS. Definitely you're going to feel after completing your class. So without Linux, you are unable to learn AWS and as well as DevOps. Maybe you can complete your course, you can complete your AWS, you can complete your DevOps, but you have few doubts while you try to deploying the services at the time. Yes, it's true now, guys. Who is doing AWS and DevOps without Linux? So you need to communicate from one mission to another mission. We need to check the communication. So how you can able to get the what type of command I need to execute? We should know now. So everything we are going to discuss here in networking concept. So what is a public IP address? What is a public IP address? What is a private IP address? So what is a public key and what is a private key in SSH? What is the use of public key and private key? How we need to use this public key and private key? These all stuff I'm going to teach you, don't worry. So from starting onwards, you are getting bored. So because in starting classes, everything we are discussing about the like theoretical part now, guys. Always, if I'm teaching theoretical part, definitely you're going to get bored. Okay, but without theoretical part, so you are unable to learn the practical sessions. Yes. So file system hierarchy. Without file system hierarchy, can you able to get the Linux? Yes, guys. So if you doesn't know the file system hierarchy, you are unable to understand the Linux. If you try to installing some packages, I need to find so where the package it got installed. Without knowing the file system hierarchy, it is not possible. Got it? Okay. So how many people you are feeling bored? Huh? Tell me, guys. Guys, don't forget. Tomorrow we'll have the class. Okay. Okay. Good, guys. So see you tomorrow, and then we'll continue the session. We'll complete the maximum theoretical part what we'll have related to networking tomorrow, and then from Monday onwards we'll start the practical session. We'll have the few networking related basic commands. We'll discuss on Monday. Okay, so maximum we'll finish the session. It will take 3 to 4 days, guys. Networking concept it will take 3 to 4 days definitely. So because I'm unable to complete within a 1 day and 2 days networking concept, because without networking you are unable to survive into the real-time environment. Okay, जो पढ़ा रहे हैं वो सही से पढ़ाना चाहिए ना यार, नहीं है ना? जो कंटेंट अपना है वो सही पढ़ाना चाहिए ना? Yeah, welcome Akhil. I need today commands. Today we doesn't have any commands. So today we doesn't have any commands, guys. If you want, you can take a snapshots. Okay. So if you want, you can take a snaps. Okay. If you require, you can take snaps. This part I will share you. Don't worry. This document after completing. So last day I will share you this documents. Don't worry. Networking related documents and scripting related documents. Both I will share you. Don't worry. Okay. If you require, you can take a snapshot because it's a bit important. We'll have like I made few documents and I'm going to share you people. Don't worry. So after last day, I'm going to share you. Okay, not now. Otherwise, you can ask to your management, then they're also going to share like few documents. Okay. Okay, guys. So I hope you're clear. So, okay, see you tomorrow. So, bye, take care. So, happy weekend.